Let's say we have three children, right? Okay, right. That's $8,000. That the maximum is $8,000.
$8,000 আর্ন ইনকাম ক্রেডিট হচ্ছে সবচেয়ে বড় বেনিফিট, যার মাধ্যমে আপনি সবচেয়ে বেশি পাবেন। কিন্তু আপনি হয়তো এমন কোনো জায়গায় গিয়েছেন, উনি সেটি বোঝেননি, যার ফলে এমন জায়গায় চেক করেছেন আপনি কোয়ালিফাই করেন টু গেট আর্ন ইনকাম ক্রেডিট, বাট আপনি পাননি সেটি বিকজ একটি ভুলের জন্য। লেটস মুভ অন টু আর্ন ইনকাম ক্রেডিট। আই ওয়ান্ট ইউ টু ব্রেক ইট ডাউন হোয়াট ইট ইজ অ্যান্ড ওয়াই আর উই putting so much importance on it.
So everyone gets the big refunds, right? This is the meat. This is what gives us these big refunds, right? And it's limited to obviously, a qualifying child, right? Someone you lives with you, provide half their support, right? But it's got a income limit, right? So if you're over this, it's starting to get reduced. So what are the sweet spots, right? What are the sweet spots, right? So let's say we have three children, right? Okay, right. That's $8,000. That the maximum is $8,000.
$8,000.
Right.
So how do I get that?
Exactly. So your income can't be too high.
Your
right?
income cannot be too high.
Exactly. You really can't. That's where you're getting your limitation. Now again, it's all about how many children. We always joke, oh, put extra children on the tax file, right? That's where you guys get all the money.
Yeah, most of the money comes from there.
Right. And also, I'm going to bring back to home care another point that I saw last year that a lot of files came through my office that we amended. They were qualified for earned income credit, and whoever they went to took it away.
Okay. Let me translate that part. We have to take some calls, but
Sure.
মাইকেল মোতাজেদি যেটা বললেন, গত বছর এমন কেস ওনার কাছে গিয়েছিল যারা আর্ন ইনকাম ক্রেডিটের জন্য কোয়ালিফাই হয়। আর্ন ইনকাম ক্রেডিট হচ্ছে সবচেয়ে বড় বেনিফিট, যার মাধ্যমে আপনি সবচেয়ে বেশি পাবেন। কিন্তু আপনি হয়তো এমন কোনো জায়গায় গিয়েছেন, উনি সেটি বোঝেননি, যার ফলে এমন জায়গায় চেক করেছেন আপনি কোয়ালিফাই করেন টু গেট আর্ন ইনকাম ক্রেডিট, বাট আপনি পাননি সেটি বিকজ একটি ভুলের জন্য। And we're talking about $2,000 to $6,000 or $8,000. Depends
Real money.
how many.
That's just IRS. That's federal.
That's just IRS federal.
Right.
Okay. So it could be more, basically what you're saying.
So what everyone needs to realize is just because you write off the home care doesn't mean you don't get the earned income credit. That's the mistake I've been seeing.
Right. Now comes to child tax credit, naturally. So
right.
we have the earned income.
We got earned income credit to everything.
Yeah.
Okay, that's where you see like, oh, I got $14,000 refund. I mean, that's where you get it from, right? The other piece is the child tax credit, right?
Right.
I mean, that's what it is. So it's it's still the same as was last year's, the $2,000, right?
Correct.
So, but what other people also need to understand is, say only $1,700. Say you don't get anything else, right? And that's all I get as a child tax credit. Only $1,700 is refundable. So say I made $1, $1. Okay. I could only get $1,700 of that child tax credit.
Right.
I can't get the whole thing.
Right.
Because you're limited.
Okay. So explain that to me once again.
So you got refundable, you got refundable, right? You got non-refundable,
yes.
right?
Yes.
So that's what the whole thing with the child tax credit. $1,700 of that $2,000 is refundable. It doesn't matter how little money you make.
Right.
It could be zero, right?
So if I earn $2,000, the entire year I worked, I'm just.
Say you.
It's an extreme example.
No, that's fine because your tax rate is basically zero, right?
Yeah.
So that doesn't matter because your standard deduction is above that, right?
Right.
So you can get the $1,700. You can't get the full.
So that's the one child. I can at least get $1,700. Okay. Now explain. I think I'm getting it.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's based on what's my tax. So I would have to owe at least $2,000 in normal taxes.
So, if you owe IRS, meaning you have to pay IRS.
No. You take your income, minus your standard deduction, or your itemized, whatever's left over, right?
Yeah.
That's what's getting taxed, right?
I see, yes.
And that has to equal 2. But underneath that, you got the earned income credit, you got all the child tax credit.
So you add them.
Exactly.
And then whatever comes out.
And exactly.
Okay. Now I get it.
Yeah?
Now I got it.
Okay.
I think so. I was thinking I'm smart. I don't think CPA job is for me. But that's the whole essence of this.
Correct.
Child tax credit. Okay.
নিউ ইয়র্ক থেকে সম্প্রচারিত TVN 24 টেলিভিশন বিশ্বজুড়ে বাঙালির কণ্ঠস্বর।